Welcome back to Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. I have some corrections to do. I left a note in the last video, round 4. The Bright Wizard should actually have 5 damage, not 4, because the Orc Boy here is not allowed to be exhausted. It even says here, this enemy can exhaust only after it activates, and we exhausted it before with Smoldering Wrath. Can't do that. So the one claw symbol that showed up should have been 3 damage, not 2. That's why our Bright Wizard's got 1 extra damage. However, we needed to roll 2 black dice instead of just 1. So we're going to roll an extra one right now. Go to the dice tray, roll it up, and see if this Orc Boy is going to do some damage or what's going on. All right, rolling the die for the second Orc Boy, and we get nothing. Yes, so that means we're not going to get another 2 damage. All right, let's go back. I have one more slightly bigger correction to go over. All right, one of the viewers has pointed out that I was doing Burning Sight incorrectly, and I did some looking up on it, and indeed I am doing it incorrectly. You follow from top to bottom. It says Explore. Okay, that's fine. We've been doing that. Then draw and resolve a dungeon card. No problem. Doing well. Then we got to this point. You may suffer up to 2 wounds to claim 1 success token for each wound suffered. It doesn't mean these successes automatically go on to the Explore action. It just means you can get 2 success tokens that you'll be able to use at a later time. Then you refresh all of your abilities. So I have not been doing that correctly. I've been applying those successes immediately to the location, and I'm not going to go back and redo everything to try and fix that. Just be aware that that is incorrect. We can get the 2 wounds to take 2 successes and put them on our actions. They don't go on to the location. But I'm going to leave it as is, and there you have it. So we are going to be starting with the Bright Wizard this time. She's first player for round 5, or he or she, I never know, because some of the cards have males on them, some have female. Maybe she changes gender as she or he plays. All right, so we're going to have Bright Wizard go first. Let me think about this, and we're going to come back. Oh, and I should mention she also has this magic scroll, which you may deplete this card before your attack to get 1 success. Target additional enemy, get 2 successes. So we might think about that. We want to get rid of Odious Grump as well. It gives us 4 for the location. So with all that said, let me do some thinking. We're going to come back and we're going to have round 5. Okay, so for our Bright Wizard, what I've decided there she's going to do is we're going to fan the flames for her first action. For round 5, she's going to do aid. She's going to roll 2 white dice, 2 black dice. This could get painful. The target hero may ready 1 action, so that just happened. He can suffer 1 additional wound to claim a success token and ready an additional action. So not a bad thing to play. Of course, we're going to be exhausting it. So we're going to be rolling 2 white dice, 2 black dice. Let's hope our Bright Wizard doesn't get smacked by the Orc Boys. So let's get rolling some dice. All right, we're going to be rolling 2 white dice, 2 black dice. Let's hope we get something good. What do we have? Well, okay then. It's not bad. We get a shield, we get 1 attack, and 2 successes. Let's go back to fan the flames and deal with those dice. All right, we've got to deal with the dice. Well, one of the Orc Boys smacks the Bright Wizard. We have to take the one with the highest damage. She's going to take 3 damage, but she has 1 shield, so she's only going to take 2 damage. And that takes care of those dice. So she's going to take 2 damage. She's going to go up to 7 damage. Of course, we don't want damage, because if one of our 2 heroes gets to their maximum hit points and damage, they're dead and we lose the game. All right, we also got 2 successes, which is good. So we're going to get 2 success tokens that our Warrior Priest is going to be able to apply to his things. And it also says the target hero may ready 1 action, and he can suffer a wound to get another success token and ready an additional action. Not going to do the second part of that, but he will ready 1 action. Let's go over to the Warrior Priest, apply those 2 success tokens, and ready an action. All right, so the Warrior Priest is going to ready Sigmar's Light. It's the only action he has exhausted. His 2 success tokens. I'm not sure. I think we better do... Oh boy, he needs some healing. I think we're going to put 1 on Battle Prayers and 1 on Righteous Fury. We've got a lot of things we need to smack down. but we also got a lot of damage we got to heal. So we've done that. We've applied the 2 success tokens. We've readied that, and that's going to end off basically the Fan the Flames, our aid action for our Bright Wizard. Up next then, of course, will be the Warrior Priest, and I have to do a bit of thinking as to what the Warrior Priest wants to do. So we'll come back here in a second and we'll decide. Oh boy. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do Sigmar's Light, which is an aid action, but he's going to be rolling 3 black dice. Wow, so this could get ugly. So we're going to be rolling 2 white dice, 3 black dice. Then the target hero may ready an action, which is good. And then you and the target hero each recover 1 wound, which is also good. So let's get to the dice tray. 2 white, 3 black. Now let's hope we get a good roll. All right, we've got all the dice gathered. 2 white, 3 black. Oh my god, what are we going to get? Well, we have 2 attacks. We have a shield and a success, and we have a exploding die. So that's going to add a success. We're going to re-roll that one. Come on, exploding die again. All right, and we get another shield and another success. So we're going to take all those lovely dice and we're going to go process them at the Warrior Priest area. All right, well, we've got a lot to process here. We got smacked twice, so Odious Grump's going to be doing us 2 damage, and it doesn't matter which one of these guys, they're going to be doing 1. So that's a total of 3 damage, but we do have 2 shields, so our Warrior Priest is only going to take 1 damage total, so that wasn't horrendous, and that's going to take care of the dice. And now we have 1, 2, 3 successes, and that 3 successes are going to be going over to the Bright Wizard, and that's pretty darn good. So we're going to be able to distribute 3 success tokens to the Bright Wizard. Let's go ahead and do that. It also says the target hero may ready 1 action, so we're going to do that, and you and the target hero recover 1 health each. So let's just do that. So we recover a health. I'm doing it slightly out of order. And our Bright Wizard is going to go from 7 damage down to 6. Okay, target hero can ready an action, and we're going to put 3 tokens. All right, so target hero can ready an action. I think we're going to ready Fan the Flames. We're just aiding each other back and forth. We have 3 tokens to put on. We're going to put 1 on the Fireball. We're going to put 1 on Burning Sight for getting through locations. And, oh man, this would just be going back and forth. I think we're going to put this one on Smoldering Wrath. Okay, and that's going to conclude the Warrior Priest action. Up next then, of course, we'll be back to our Bright Wizard. Our Bright Wizard now is going to think about what she wants to do. She could lay a major smackdown with this magic scroll. Now remember, when we smack on Odious Grump, we're going to get 4 success on the Throng of Webs. So I think it might be time to bring some pain, probably bringing pain to herself. So I think she's going to go ahead and do Fireball. So she has 2 successes. 1, 2. Already. Let's take a look at it. And it says you may engage 1 enemy. And I think we are going to do that. We're going to bring the Grump over here. So we're going to engage Odious Grump. Now he only has 1 hit point left. Alright. Now the Fireball says you're going to roll 2 dice before the action. You may suffer a wound to target an additional enemy. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that because I think I am going to deplete the Magic Scroll. When you deplete this card before your attack action, well, I guess we're doing it before, to target 1 additional enemy. So we get to target 1 additional enemy, so 2 enemies, and apply 2 successes. This becomes a ranged attack. So we're depleting it. We're not going to lose the card. It just means we don't get it anymore. And it counts as our 1 gear card too. So if we get another gear card, we either have to discard this one and keep the new gear card, or keep this one, discard the new gear card. All right. So that's going to give us 2 more success tokens. All right, so we're kind of not out of order, but so we have a total of 4 success tokens, and we can attack 2 of these guys. Now, if I put 2 successes on Odious Grump, he's toast. That kills him outright. And I think I'm going to put the other 2 on the orc boy that does the most damage, the elite. So 1 is going to get rid of his resilience, and he'll take 1 damage. So we can get 2 damage by rolling our 2 attack dice. We can kill that orc boy. But we're going to be rolling 3 black dice in the process. There's going to be 2 white, 3 black. Let's go to the dice tray and see if we can take down the really nasty orc. All right, we're going to be rolling 3 black dice, 2 white ones. Oh man, I don't know. This could be a bad move. Well, let's see what happens. See what happens. Whoa! Or it could be a good move. Oh, I should have spent that extra. Should have taken a wound and targeted the 3 of them. All right, we got 2 exploding successes. Wow, that is so lucky. Gives us 2 successes. We have to roll again. And this is such a waste. That's 4 successes, 5 successes, and a shield. Wow. Well, I think this is going to be the end of Odious Grump and that nasty orc boy. But the nasty orc boy is going to get to hit us. Let's go back to the Bright Wizards area and process that attack. All right, 4 successes. Well, let's overkill Odious. Why not? We're going to put 1 on there. We're going to put the other 3 on here. So all we need is 4 tokens on the orc boy to kill him. All we needed was 2 on Odious Grump to get rid of him. So he's gone. But we do have 1 attack coming up from the number 3 orc boy. He's going to do us 3 damage. We have 1 shield. So we're going to take 2 damage. Oh, and I have another success here too. So it doesn't matter. We've KO'd both of them big time. So we are going to take 2 damage. So we're going to go up to 8 damage, which is good. So that's going to then take care of all the dice. Odious Grump, sorry to say, you are out of here. He is annihilated. So we knock him out, take him down, beat him up, however you want to look at it, as I throw tokens all over the place. And that means that it says, after Odious Grump is defeated, he flees back to his lair. So he's going back to his lair. See you later. The Nemesis lair, then add 4 progress to the location. So we're going to be able to put 4 progress on the location because we're tracking Odious to his lair. Excellent. 3 more, and we will have successfully done that. The orc boy, this guy, also eliminated. And we only took 2 damage in the process, so that's pretty darn good. Of course, we use Fireball. We have to exhaust it. And that's done. That was a very successful Fireball attack. Excellent stuff. Up last for the hero turn is going to be our Warrior Priest, and let's see what we want to do with him. Oh man, I really wanted to change locations right now, but I think, oh man, I might need to do a smackdown first with our Warrior Priest because we got quite a few enemies out here. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Righteous Fury. It says you may engage 1 enemy. And I think we are going to engage the orc boy that is already on our Bright Wizard. I think we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Then you attack, roll 2 white dice. Before this action, you may exhaust another action to target an additional enemy and apply 1 more success. So we have 1 success here. I'm going to exhaust Path of Redemption to give myself 2 targets and get 1 more success. So now I have 2 successes and I can attack 2 targets. Well, the 2 successes, I'm going to put both of them. I'm going to put both of them on the orc boy. I only need to do 1 damage to kill him. If I can get a total of 3 successes, I can get rid of, because I'm attacking the Night Goblin Archer and the orc boy. So let's see what happens. Once again, though, I'm going to be rolling 2 white dice, 3 black dice. Go to the dice tray. Hope we don't get damaged too much. I've gathered the dice. I'm shaking them up. Oh my god, what are we going to get? Okay, well, that's actually not horrific. We have, of course, 1 success, 1 shield, and a bursting die for another success. We get to re-roll this one. Come on. And we get, wow, another success and another shield. That is excellent. I think that worked out just about as good as we could possibly hope. Let's go to the warrior priest area and deal with the dice. Alright, so looking at this, we have one attack, which is going to be the orc boy doing 2 damage, but we have 2 shields. We take no damage. The other 2 are blank, very lucky. We have 3 successes, so we're going to put 1 here on the orc boy. That's going to kill him. We have 2 more successes going on the night goblin archer. Wow, we're able to wipe them both out. Oh, wow, we've had a very, very lucky round this time. So the orc boy and the night goblin archer both disappear. And that is going to conclude the hero's turn. Up next is going to be the enemy phase. All right, enemy phase time. First player, Bright Wizard. She has no enemies engaged with her. So she's going to have to flip over one of these, and yeah, you get to pick one. Let's pick the center one. We're flipping this one over. It's a gigantic spider. How appropriate for the throng of webs, and it's elite. Nasty. Well, first it's going to inflict. It's going to do 2 damage to our Bright Wizard. She's going to go up to 10 damage from 8. Ouch. Then this thing is going to ensnare. It says, ensnare. If this enemy is in the shadows, exhaust 1 action. You suck. Oh man, okay, and then it's going to retreat. So it retreats back to the shadows. Wow, so we have to exhaust one of the Bright Wizard's actions. And I'm going to exhaust Burning Sight, which I don't want to do, but... oh, I can't exhaust that one. No! I have to exhaust Fan the Flames. Damn it! I want to... anyhow, that was the Bright Wizard. Plans are being foiled. Over to Warrior Priest. He has a clan rat on him. Now he can... or he's going to have to activate this one. It advances. It's on him. And it inflicts. It's going to give him 1 damage. He's going to go to 11 damage. Ouch. Back we go to Bright Wizard. Bright Wizard is going to have to activate another one. Oh, let's activate this one. It's another gigantic spider. Wow, the theme is really coming out here. It's going to inflict. It's going to give her 1 damage. So she's going to go to 11 damage. And now it's going to ensnare. If this enemy is in the shadows, exhaust 1 action. Well, you can't exhaust the one that has the recycling symbol on it here. So all of her other actions are exhausted, so we're just basically going to skip that. Then it's going to retreat back to the shadows. Wow, no kidding about the throng of webs here. This must be Shelob. Or maybe this is Ungoliant and this is Shelob. I don't know, whichever. Alright, over to the Warrior Priest. There's only 1 enemy left. Oh, and I should be, of course, putting exhaust tokens on these guys as they've activated. Sorry about that. This is the last one to activate, and it's going to be for the Warrior Priest. And it's a Goblin Warrior. So it's going to inflict a damage on him. He's going to be up to 12 damage. Okay, 12 damage, and then it's going to pray. This enemy engages the hero with the most wounds, which is the Warrior Priest. So it comes down here to join the clan rat, and it's done its stuff. That's the end of the enemy phase. All of the exhausted monsters come back to the unexhausted state. And now we're into the location phase. And our location is the throng of webs with the 2 gigantic spiders in the shadows. How appropriate. And it says, well, there's no beginning. We're not moving on. We don't have enough tokens on it. At the end of this location phase, the party leader exhausts 1 action. Well, that's actually not bad. Because our party leader is a Bright Wizard. She can't exhaust an action. All of the actions that can be exhausted already are. So that didn't penalize her, I guess, at all. Oh man. And now we go to the Peril phase, which is not good. This time we go to the Peril phase. We're going to move the token along, and it ends up in the blue zone, which means, I warned you, Grump leaps from the darkness, blade flashing. Ain't nothing here for you. Spawn Odious Grump. If he is already in play, he recovers all wounds regardless. He activates and readies. So he's going to activate. So he's going to inflict. And our first player is a Bright Wizard. So he's going to give the Bright Wizard 2 damage, and then he's going to prey on the most wounded character. So let's process that. Wow, nasty. Okay, so we're going to be inflicting 2 damage on the Bright Wizard because she's first player. And we're doing the Peril phase. So she's going to go, wow, up to 13 damage. Not good. She has 9 health left. And then he's going to pray, Odious Grump is. It says, engage the hero with the most wounds. Well, now our warrior priest has 12 wounds. Bright Wizard has 13. Odious Grump going to come down here and try to smack on the Bright Wizard. And that is going to conclude round 5. So, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to win this, but we're going to give it our best try. So thanks so much for watching along. This is Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. We are playing the campaign. This is the Quest 1 of the campaign, called A Foul Stench. And we have Odious back. Wow, back in action. So if we can smack him down again, remember, we're going to get 4 to the location. We don't want to get to the red zone up here, because then he readies and activates twice. He basically gets to hit you 3 times a turn once we get to the red. But we've got 3 turns before we even get into that area. Okay, wow, what can I say? All of the warrior priests action cards are already been used, and same with our Bright Wizard. So we're going to be doing, oh, and we're going to switch, of course. The first player for round 6 is going to end up being our warrior priest. Wow. Got a bit beat down. We did some damage. We got some location tokens put on here. We're 3 away. We got these gigantic spiders in the shadows who are going to keep annoying us unless we can get rid of them. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. So thanks so much. Thanks for your comments, your suggestions, your subscriptions, your likes. Really appreciate it. Join me next time for round 6, Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game, A Foul Stench.